Hi, I'm Robert Osborne. My next pause pick for tonight has a great deal going for it. It's got a story by John Steinbeck, direction by Victor Fleming, and a cast headed by three great stars. It is Tortilla Flat, released by MGM in 1942, and basically a lighthearted but poignant story about Mexican and Portuguese immigrants doing what they can to eke out an existence in Monterey, California. And as the Mexican and Portuguese peasants, we have Hedy Lamarr, a Jewish girl born and raised in Vienna, Austria. We have Spencer Tracy of Irish-American stock, born in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. And we have John Garfield, a Jewish boy from New York's Lower East Side. Creative casting indeed. But for anyone today inclined to kind of shake their head because MGM didn't hire actual Mexican and Portuguese actors, I have to say in those days, the 1940s, studios like MGM bought the rights to stories, plays, and books like this one by Steinbeck, only because they contained colorful roles which could be played by stars the studio already had under contract and whom they were paying weekly salaries. Another reason, in those days there were no Mexican actors with box office names that could match those names of Tracy, Lamarr, and Garfield and getting people to plunk down money at the box office. People didn't go to the movies in those days so much to see stories as to see stars. And also in those days, movie actors often played nationalities other than their own. It was, after all, the British-born Vivien Leigh who played Southern-born Scarlett O'Hara. Katharine Hepburn played a Chinese woman in the movie Dragon Seed. Burt Lancaster played the Native American Jim Thorpe in the biopic Jim Thorpe All-American. I mean, don't forget what they used to do is called acting. And bottom line, without Tracy, Lamarr, and Garfield, this movie never would have been made in the first place. For the record, Garfield borrowed from his home studio of Warner Brothers to come and do this movie for MGM. And in return, Hedy Lamarr later went to Warner Brothers to make a film for them called The Conspirators. Meanwhile, there are many reasons to watch this next film, one of them just being a chance to look at that girl from Vienna. From 1942, here's Tortilla Flat.